I can't even change my Can I change my camera? No. No. Orientate it back. No. Fudge. Damn it. Whatever. Yep. I spent like this has been a long freaking month, man. Been a long year too. It's been like a really short year. It's like everything flew by. To be honest with you, like 4 times faster than normal. Seems like bills are due after I pay them. It's like I just paid that bill. Why is it so much higher than normal? Why are you bringing out the freaking pancake batter? Go put it back.
No,
Go put it back.
this
No,
is chips.
no, there's not chips.
Oh,
This is organic. Oh, okay. I didn't know he got new chips.
I know how to open it. He like
Well, why are you bringing it out to me if you know how to open it?
it's open.
Then why are you coming out to me if you
I was
already know
gonna
how?
ask.
Whatever, you're just trying to bug me. Yeah. Anyways, my cat, Pinky, the guy that, the cat that you might have seen on my thing that got that little mouse, give that little dirty look. Oh, there was a really an ordeal that came out today. We just had the cat spayed because it's not neutered; it's a female. So we had it spayed. It already had it's on its like seventh litter. So, how you doing, silly Sarah? Anyways, we just had the animal rescue place in our area pay for the fix, and 3 days ago, and so we just had it fixed, and so it's been a long day, dude. It ain't gonna be long. Get me wrong. Get me wrong. Damn, I'm starting to rap here. Um, so I literally just had to deal with that today. So she ate off her stitches, which isn't normal for my cat to do, like or cats to do when they get fixed. And they didn't even warn me about it or anything. And so my kids wake up this morning on this day, that clock, this is my time. That's the time it was whipping around like 14 hours ago. Early this morning, my kids were screaming at me, "Dad, Dad!" And so I'm in there in my room. Well, I can't remember exactly what I was doing on my stupid ass computer. Probably doing some computer nerd shit. But I'm like, "What? What are you doing? What's going on?" And the cat just got fixed. Its guts, its intestines were hanging out of its belly. I mean, I'd have to like show you, but it's not really pretty. And they're all freaking out because the cat's walking while I'm trying to take a picture over her VR headset and dropping her guts all over her stuff. It was comical in a sense, but really gross in another sense. It was like, what do I do? So I called the place that did the fix, that did the spay. What do I do? I've never had that happen. I've actually had fixed cats in the past, and they literally don't do that. No, I'm 40 fucking 3 years old. I know I've never had a cat fucking rip off their stitches. They don't ever like sit there and fucking nude. This cat's a bitch. This cat's a freaking just really my mom doesn't like it at all because it's a mean ass mother. It's a freaking Siamese. It's got to have some Siamese in it, if not more Siamese than anything. But either way, this thing just ripped out and literally walking around with gut hanging out like nothing happening. Not even like acting like there's any pain. Just dude, I mean I got a picture of it, but I wish I would have recorded it because the kids were just pricelessly. Oh, it's guts all over my VR controllers. It's priceless, but it kept going. And well, anyways, I called up the vet. At that time, I was actually finally on the phone with them. They told me to put her in the cage, bring her there. Anyways, so get out the phone, drive them. I had to go do some other shit. Then I had to talk up to I guess, Ziply fiber. So now I'm dealing with Ziply fiber after all that stuff. I put her to vet, do all that stuff, get all the stuff, borrow my dad's truck to get the crap in my yard off my yard, which is a huge ass crap. Oh my god, if you could see how it's a huge fucking F-150 fucking full double load of freaking leaves and debris, and I helped fill that bitch up. Oh my god. Anyways, so I'm still trying to make extra money. So, this life is not getting any easier. Joe Bidenomics is not working for me. I don't know what I can say is, man, somebody needs to vote for a better fucking president, because this fucking Bidenomics is not working. All I gotta say is, not working. All I gotta say is we gotta look out for us before we look out for other people. No, Americans should be doing. We were the ones that put into this shit. Why should everybody else get to reap the benefits from it? I really don't. I'm not against helping other countries out. I'm just saying that why fucking look out for them before we look out for our own safety and security? It kind of seems counterintuitive, because if we're helping them and they counterattacked us, then how can we help them? Period. They blew us up from within. It's like pretty much you play poker, you play whatever game you want. Dungeons and Dragons, it pretty much seems like Joe Biden doesn't know where his colon ends or begins. He doesn't even know where the sandbags are. Duh. But anyways, EMS Birdie, silly Sarah. But yeah, it's really sad. I really my kids were traumatized, but thankfully my rat killer, my bird killer, my mouse killer is my daughter's cat is actually going to be fine. And the animal rescue place did cover the whole bill, which I don't think they should have had a bill. I think that they should have educated me, or at least informed me that there was a possibility or to look out for, and made me more aware of the situation to save more money for other pet rescues. That's what really irritates me, because I'm not trying to, I couldn't afford it at this time. I couldn't afford it to pay the whole bill or any part of that bill at this moment, but I just don't like it to the fact that now they help me out. That means that there's one less person that they're able to help out due to funds. So, and that's really kind of irritating to me, because that cat, in my opinion, it's been helping us for the rat problem. I never even know we had rats until that cat freaking killed the rat. But I guess we got rats that are really smart and hide themselves in our area. But anyways, it's a really, really, really stubborn, strong cat. But anyways, I'm coming out with a sober stream soon. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to my boring new stream. I don't think it's going to be boring. I think you're going to, if you like Minecraft, or if you like any type of programming knowledge, my plan on my new thing that I'm going to come up with is pretty much just walkthroughs and explanations. And it's probably going to be like, I didn't know that was possible. And it would apply, I think you can apply it to any type of programming technique. I mean, at least that's the way I'm going to try to design it, but I don't know if it's going to fall that way, in my understanding. I mean, programming is pretty much specific to the job, but every single function is more likely usable than it's not. Because anytime you write a function for a certain task, most likely the variable name is the only thing that needs to be changed. Most likely just adding the input name might make it more understandable for the function. But if the function does what you want it to do, that's the cool thing about writing a repetitive function. That's why I like programming, is because you don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Object-oriented programming. When you're programming in assembly language, you have no other choice. Doesn't that fucking say I'm winded like a motherfucker? And that wasn't so. That was just vulgar language. But it wasn't meant to be vulgar. Just winded. I talk too much. Anyways. It could just be that I'm out in the garage and I'm kicking everybody off my stream. Because I am out in the garage. And I'm probably getting low on battery power. I wonder. Ooh, 23%. Oh, I'm still good. 23%. That's at least 30 minutes before I die. Yeah, I got that freaking good phone. I got this big drink. This is my last one for real. It's your fault. You made me look. You made me look somewhere else. It's all your fault. Sarah. Okay, let me look at the chat here. Hey, Jesse, James. Oh, no, yeah. So, anyways, I had like up to 8 people watching me, and man, I must have lost their attention when they realized I was. It's like, damn it, man, they're expecting me sober. It's like, man, not this time, maybe next time. No, I'm going to be completely sober next time. Actually, I'll make that if I get, I don't know. I don't want to do that shit because I might forget. I hate doing that. I don't like doing that. If I get like this many likes on a blah, 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 and yeah, no, if I forget, then I'm going to fucking feel like an ass. And everybody would be fucking give me a freaking rape. Like, oh, you just forgot. You said you were going to do this. And I like to be a man of my word. But, actually, I've been very good, very, very good. And I'm actually think I'm going to go home early because I actually have something I want to do. But, I also need to start working because I got jobs I need to do. Like, there's like this app where I get jobs. And they want me to drive like 30 fucking miles. Even though they're going to pay for my gas. It's like fucking 39 miles. And I'm only getting paid gas mileage of that whole fucking hour. Oh, I'm only getting paid gas mileage. Well, this is hard work though. And that free gas. Almost actually for the good gas mileage. I'm not even sure if my car is getting good gas mileage at this point yet. I just replaced the idle control valve, broke myself to death last Monday, fucking put myself out of commission. I couldn't even fucking answer my phone. I barely lift my arms. I was underneath my car for fucking almost 2 days. Fucking lifting up shit, man. I'm a slow motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know how to get things done, but not really fast. Only sometimes. And it's really weird. Other than Kitty Drama, how are you? I don't know. I've been doing pretty good. Actually, my kids are doing good. I've been doing the strict bedtimes. I just increased it early. And the kids are doing better. I just been like looking for work and pretty much trying to save money. Like, and avoiding all sorts of drama so I don't have no reason to have an excuse to get mad. And well, I mean, I don't give a crap because I literally came over here and worked on my car and had every single reason to drink all of his whiskey, and that I didn't. I mean, he had a whole bottle left and I didn't even touch the rest of it. I mean, I had one drink and that was it. I don't have to always get drunk to come over to my dad's house and to fix my car. It's like I knew I was like, fucking, it's not going to make me fix the car if I drink anymore. It's just going to make me more mad and more determined to make a mistake that I won't be able to fix. But you realize I lost my fucking bit. It's called the socket. I lost a socket and yeah, That's it. I lost the socket, and that pissed me the fuck off so bad. Because I put it right in the side of the. You lift up the hood, and I put the socket down right in that little area, and it rolled right in an open area, and I freaking lost my socket. Man, my dad's like, "Oh, that's only like a $2 socket." He's like, "I don't care, but it's not supposed to. I needed it." Oh wait, but it was actually the 13 millimeter that I needed, not the 10 millimeter that I needed for the one below. So, and I had that. I was like, "Fuck! If I would have known that, then I would have been more. Just got over it easier." But like, well, crap, my dad's always there to help me out. He's like, well, he'll just get me another one, or he'll just do what he can. I'm gonna bump my phone when I'm talking. Like I don't even use my hands when I talk. But yeah. Anyways. Oh, you did. Oh no, yeah. This makes sense. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I've been through a lot today. My cat went through freaking hell and came back through it today. I went through lifting up. Oh my god! If I go out there and show you how much fucking crap I raked up off my yard with my mom's help, since my mom lives with me now. I mean, I visit my dad. Anyways, this is just drama. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Life is like a box of chocolates. Different show and different movie. Either way, they always are. Blah. Fuck Joe Biden. All I can say is the only reason my rent's so high is Joe Biden. Okay, wait a second. What is it? Other than Kitty Drama, how are you? Oh yeah, well that's pretty much it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm expecting a son in 5 weeks. Because I'm expecting. Oh, you're gonna be fine, dude. If you're expecting a girl, I'd be worried for you. But sons, they'll end up being a blessing. Because Hunter's always like, he's always freaking hugging me and always asking to help, man. I don't know. Girls, they just want to know where the ice cream's at. My daughter, that's all she asked me. Can I have some ice cream? Can I have some ice cream? Can I have some? What can I do to help, Dad? Oh, Hunter's the only person that's ever asked that. Can I help you, Dad? Yeah, my daughter, no, never. No, she'll help you eat your ice cream, though. How you doing, Dragon Gaming? Good to see you. We've already had 2 girls. Oh, I know. Sorry for you, man. I mean, wait till you have a boy. I mean, actually, it's really, you would think it would be the other way around. To be honest with you, I would have thought it would be the other way around. But it's because I know how I was when I was a kid. But I really don't remember when I was that young. I really don't remember. But I remember my daughter always asking. She's still asking to this very day. She's 8 years old. My son's 10. My son is, hey, Daddy, how you doing? I want to talk to you. Hey, you want to play some chess? Oh, my God, my son wants to play chess. We played chess tonight with me and my grandfather. He played chess. He lost. He didn't care. He moved on and kept asking more questions, He's always, that's different. My daughter, can I have ice cream? Can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Can I hold this? Can I do this? Can I do that? But she's 8. So there's a different bit of age. She might change in her age. I know she has a really good heart. She's very compassionate. So the compassionate and the empathy is really hard to measure, to be honest with you. Really hard to compare boys and girls, because I really think that we're both equal in the empathy, in the love range. I think that there's no difference. To be honest with you, I really believe there is no such thing as a difference between that. Just because you're a boy and a female, I don't think that changes that you're a human. Now, I do believe that if you think that you're something else, that you need to figure out why you would want to think that. other than brainwashing. I just don't see that being a case, whether it be mental or physical brainwashing to make you feel that somebody hurt your feelings and makes you want to feel like, oh, well, then I wasn't meant to be a girl because they hurt my feelings. That's where all this other stuff that's came up, where I have to mark on the thing where them, thou, here, thou pronouns kind of get to me a little bit, because it's like, man, I grew up in generation not this one, and you guys grew up in generation probably this one, and this generation, I want to go back in Marty McFly's time machine, but you're probably not from that generation, so you're gonna have to go find that video. I mean, so sorry, you're in the wrong generation. Talking about my generation. It seems like a weird situation to be stuck in, but that's where I feel. I feel like I'm not in the right generation. We are nervous. Good and joy. What does Siri say? And we naming our son Hunter. Oh, really? Awesome, silly Sarah. Isn't that is a very unique name? I like that name, Hunter, too. That's really awesome. But we are that is crazy. You're having two girls, man. That's the baby mama's got 3 girls now after after my girl. Like, she went girl, boy, girl. They're not my girls, but yeah, baby mama drama. It is what it is. That's why they say you don't get married, you don't call. It's like, I don't know. I wish I would have listened to God, because it doesn't matter. It's not the kids' fault. I'd never take it on the kids, and I don't think God would either. But he has in the past, in the Bible, it's like they're all sinful too. But that's the only hope I got, is that he doesn't take it out on them, because it's not their fault. In my opinion, how could it be their fault? And that's what another thing that makes no sense in my contemplation of the Bible is, how could an unborn organism inherit something from something that existed and did something wrong to something that didn't do nothing wrong? How do you inherit something from something that you are innocent when you were born into something that was sin? See, that's still the one thing that makes me kind of weird out about, like, religious stuff. It's just like, why? It makes no sense. But that's what happened, because it says it right in Genesis. It's not what any Christian says. The Bible literally says it. So, I mean, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I don't understand it. That's it. I just don't understand why and how that could be that. And then that could be the end of that. And how my baby, my kids, are automatically enthroned to the sins of Adam and Eve. How was I enthroned to that? That's what the Bible said. That's what makes people so much about the Bible. But I agree with a lot of things in the Bible. I know that a lot of the things have got to be true. But those things contradict those things. My mind goes, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure everybody else's does too, because everybody else goes, what the. I'm going to use my common sense, and finally you get bored. And you say, that must be true. Or this must be true. You just settle on finally giving up on whatever makes sense to you at the moment, or whatever somebody else talked you into making sense at the moment. At least that's the way I think. Because literally, as soon as your mind's open to the persuasion of anything, It is. But I don't think it's that simple. I really just don't think it's that simple. I think that though that we know something in deep down inside that there's got to be something that we actually know when we're born, that we actually inherit, that we have to know when we go in. That means there must be a spark of life every time we get reborn or we get born. Something. I don't know. It's just kind of weird that an innocent, we already say that, what do you say? An innocent child. But God said not. No, because if we were all innocent child, then there would be no such thing as sin. Never an innocent child. Even if you baptize it, no, never happens. I mean, religion is very complex, and I don't mind talking about it because my name is Premier Hell. I mean, and honestly, it's a good place to vent here because I'm never going to judge you for whatever you want to say, as long as you don't take your anger out of anybody in my chat, and everybody take your anger out on your frustration of understanding. That's what we are all doing because we want to understand the truth, and that's my channel. I mean, I want to know this truth. I want to help people learn anything they can, if I can help that, if that's even possible, or just entertain. Period. But it's good to see you, Nick Moeller. I'm reading the chat, blurry as hell, but yeah, I'm glad you're in here, and nice to see you, Silly Sarah, again. And Emma, Kate, almost 11. Oh, Emma's almost 3. Nice. So yeah, I've been on here. I remember telling you guys, yeah, Emily's only 1 month old, but yeah, now she's 8. Can you believe that? It's been freaking 8 years, man. Damn, she's almost 8 years. No, she was like a year when I started my YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna have to go get my charger. No, it's not even giving me a red signal yet. It's at 70%, but I better go get my charger. Go get my charger real quick. Check and see my kids are being loud. You being good?
Yeah, I'm just watching.
You,
Can we wait there? You can make them watch us see who wins.
okay, well, I don't want to do that. I want to find my charger.
The red one?
Yeah, where'd you put it? You didn't bring it in the room, did you?
Wait, Dad. I'm trying to watch it. I needed it for my controller.
Wait, why don't you use the other ones? There's a whole bunch in here. Did you take all the charging plugins? You did. No, here's one. I used the 4-prong one you guys don't like.
Dad, I do. Dad,
What?
I'm trying to watch my show.
Quiet, Hunter. No, it's all your fault.
Hello.
Here, take this phone. Say hi, and I'll be right
Hi.
back.
My dad's using the bathroom. He'll be back pretty soon.
I saw the spider, right? I went to get a tissue and turned around, couldn't find it to light me.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, hold on. So, that's the view. Sorry if I say his name wrong. I'm not really good at saying names. Nick Mahler? Hi.
Phone. Hunter.
Oh, that's right. My dad wants my phone back. He's going outside. That is right. That is right.
Good thing you finally know how to read.
Yeah. Hi, little buddy. Hi. My name's Hunter, by the way, if you want to.
They know. I keep telling them.
Um,
No. Inside.
Why?
Or bedtime. Because I said.
That's stupid.
I know it's supposed to be stupid. I don't need you out here bugging me. It's not like he's bugging me. I enjoy his company sometimes. But he's been pestering me all night long. If you haven't been here, you wouldn't know. He wants to jump on me, and I'm just not in the mood. He's a good dude. I love my son. But he just wants to jump on me, and I'm holding a phone talking to someone. He wants to jump and play and jump. I don't mind it. But right now, I'm just not really in the mood. Especially since it's after 10 o'clock. And he just wants to talk a whole bunch of crazy stuff, too. I know, man. My son's shortly behind. Oh, he's 14. Wow, that is crazy. I met you when my kid was, what, 6? Like, he was 6. Hunter was 6. That's crazy. Your son was 10 or even 9, I think. Yeah. That is insane how fast time flies, Nick Moeller. Man, that is insane. Yeah, I think so. But I'm just trying to remember because I literally got like I'm not like, I wish I had a photographic memory, but my memory is not photographic. It's more like splurges. Like I get like memory purges. And it's like I can see everything clearly for only a moment. It's not like photographic, it's like photoclickic memory. Like, oh yeah. You've heard of people with photographic memory? Well, yeah, I pretty much kind of got the same damn thing, but with a twist. Because I got like a photo flicker like memory. But it worse because it dawns on me and then poof, obliterates into nothing. Gives me a hint or a picture, and then I try to bring it up and look at it, and it's like, nope. You know, I got the worst. I mean, I really think that's the worst memory you can ever have. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, was it a masked man? I don't even know, because my memory just showed his jacket. I mean, I don't even know because and it's literally my memory does not work like I can like take photographs of memories. You know, I only get like a glimpse, like, cause I like literally feels like a photograph of a memory. Like I literally feel like when I look at a memory, it's a complete photograph, and then I try to bring it back up again. Nope, not happening. No, it literally I get like a complete photo snapshot for like almost maybe half of a second, and then it gone, and I can't bring it up again. Every memory one time, then I can bring it up again, but I don't even know what the time limit is. Like I got like an automatic timer in my brain where I can't bring it up again. I have no idea if there's a timer, if there's an automatic timer, if there's something bull crap. I don't know how my memory works. I think it's just something that maybe I can overcome, that I'm like psychologically, I have an ability that I keep psychologically habilitating my own ability, because I've read about that in books and shit about gifted people that have found their gift because anyways, it was in sci-fi books, but go figure, science fiction is based off of a lot of reality. But yeah, I think I figured out, maybe I got that type of thing, but I don't know. It's just how to control it. Good luck with that. I don't know. If I can control that, then I'm going to be a rich mother fudger. And I don't want to be rich. That scares me. I don't want to be rich. If I become rich, I'm going to be giving a lot of my money away. And I ain't going to be telling people about it. I don't think I'm gonna have any problem giving it away. Do I need to make a YouTube channel to give money away? I don't think so. I think that anybody locally can be happy to accept money. I'm just saying. And when I start making money, people want to give me money to do stuff for them, or because I mean, I'm not a stupid person. I act stupid because I don't want people to know I'm smart. You know, don't tell anybody that, but that's a fact. I drink because I like, the only way I can like communicate with people is because when I drink, I feel like it makes me feel more sociable, more easy to talk. You know, I don't know what it is. I really, it's hard for me. So I've been reluctant. Believe me, if I go live, I've done it a couple times, not very often. I've done it. I've been sober a few times. You can see how really fun I was. I wasn't really funny. I mean, it's really hard to be funny when you're sober because you have like I really just have a really, I don't know. I'm just too aware of everything when I'm sober, so I distract myself with other things. Not a good idea. Just if you have that type of issue, it's like I don't want to push anybody away. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. But dude, I mean, you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. If I'm boring you to death, feel free to leave, because life's a box of damn chocolates. We don't know what we're gonna get. Did you know Jesus was born in Africa? I thought he was born on planet Earth in Israel or Bethlehem or something. It's what I thought. I don't know. I didn't know he was born in Africa. If he was born in Africa, I didn't know it. And I'm not one to sit here and argue with your understanding of what you discovered. So if you got evidence, then it's fine. I mean, what is it? What's really cool is that you actually are thinking about something that is above and beyond our planetary explanation. And it's really funny because I did this thing on Google, and I was like, okay, just testing Google, right? I said, okay, how many elements are in the periodic table? It said there's 118 and there is no more. And then I said, what would be element 19? And then they said, element 19 would be blah, 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 because they haven't figured out a name for it. Wait a second. Google told me that there wasn't going to be no more. There's only 118 elements. And then I Googled again with the same concept, and then it told me that there's 120 elements. So we keep discovering elements, and they keep saying that that's all of them. And the periodic table does not look complete. If you believe me not, it doesn't look complete. It looks like it's missing several lot of elements. Mind if I post my link in the chat? I don't care. Yeah, you're welcome to. And you could post anybody else's link that wants their link. That's fine, man. Everybody needs to get known. And you can't look at anybody's. What's really annoying is if you're not a moderator. So if you're a moderator, please post anybody else's channel in this channel and say hi to them too if they have a channel. Just out of curious. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. If you don't mind to do so, I don't mind if you do it. Because I've been a brand new channel too, and it's really hard to get people to look at your channel and say hi, man. I don't mind if you guys leave and go check out their channel. Because I wouldn't have got so many subscribers if it wasn't for somebody doing that for me. And I understand that. So I really appreciate you guys being here and looking at other people's channels. And it really is like, man, I've met so many amazing new content, new creators out there through like Nick Moeller. I think I met you. You had a stream up, wasn't it? Was it you or no? You were in the stream. But either way, man, I met so many people in those streams that it's just insane, you know. And Nick Muller's got a great stream, you guys. He's got a lot of content. Everybody in here that's ever been to my channel, I've been to most people. Bourbon Bounty, man, that's another one. He's after me, man. He's after my Jack Daniels. My dad's Jack Daniels. You know, it's like I wish I could afford that shit. I'm just thankfully that I got family that helped me out when I absolutely need it. But man, you know, he's on a budget too. You know, he's retired, so it's like I don't got a lot of help. You know, I'm not gonna make my dad crippled to help me out. He's got a lot of bills too, and he should have a comfortable life. I'm not gonna sit there and burden his ass. I have no reason to. So I just gotta create good content on my channel, and then give good advice, and come up with some really fun live streams, and maybe I'll get super chats and all sorts of cool shit. Do I still have a super chat icon? I didn't even look. Hey, Nick Muller, do I still got a money sign down there? Is there a possibility that somebody could super chat me? I was just wondering. I don't know if I've ever looked to see if I was still monetized. Okay, thank God. I was like, damn, I don't think I thought I followed the rules because it said that I have to keep active. And so I went, regardless of how much I didn't want to do so, I did so. I'm not going to delete this live stream. I don't think I will. Even though I don't feel comfortable with keeping it forever, but why not? I don't know. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? I had my kids. I didn't fall asleep yet. Maybe if I fall asleep, I will. Oh, crap, Nick. You didn't have to do that. Oh my God. You guys didn't have to do that, dude. Man. Damn. Man, okay, drop his link, man. Hey, somebody got to drop Nick. I'm going to drop your link. Can I do it on my phone? Okay, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide on this channel, remove standard, no, copy link. It won't let me do it on my phone, you turds. Somebody copy his link. Nick Muller and Bounty, man. Man, thank you very much, you guys. Man, I really appreciate it, man. It really is going to help out a lot, man. I literally just had my cat go to the hospital, and I was literally going to tell them they'd have to put it down because I can't, man. I already owe my credit. I have a credit card, right? Yeah. I have a credit card. The stupidest fucking thing I ever did in my life. But I owe a lot of money on it. And so every time I use it, the interest goes up. So the payment goes up. So every time I make it, so it's almost over $200 now. So I get an income of a tiny bit of money a month. And if I work, and which I've been looking for work, and believe me, I'm looking for work. And that's still hard to find. And they want me to drive and do concrete lifting. I'm 43 years old, concrete lifting. I'm going to do it if I have to, but I'm not going to just. Then it became unavailable. I waited too long to decide. Kind of got this little app that I can get work. So I get a little bit of work to help me out, which I don't mind, but that definitely helps out a lot. That'll keep me in front of the camera. So if I can get that when I go live a little bit, if I get that just one time when I go live, would make going live worth it. Just once, not twice. Just once. Just one time is all you needed to do. Could have saved that for next time. For the cat. Okay, you want me to come up as the cat next time? All right, that's fine. Now you just made the cat come back to life. All right, now I'm going to go live as soon as I can with the cat for Nick Muller. I owe you. You're done. You already paid for it. Straight up sober cat Probably not gonna be pretty fun, but either way, it's gonna be a sober cat. I'll try my best to find some scenting salts. But either way, I have to. It's like my mom's like, "You drank all my wine. I paid for it. What the fuck?" It's like, goddamn, mom. So what? I let my mom live with me. Everybody thinks I'm living with my mom. No, it's the other way around. So it's really hard to support a whole lot of people. But I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Love you, Nick Muller. I'm going to help. I really like. I mean, I don't know. Don't judge me. I'm not a perfect person, but don't judge me when I'm saying like, when I mess up on my verbal things. Like I didn't mean what I said or something like that. Just because I've looked back at my live stream sometimes and I'm like, why did I say it like that? I know I didn't say it like that. I meant it like that, but I didn't say it like that, did I? But I did. I don't know. I caught myself saying things backwards sometimes. So, don't get me wrong. Sometimes this whiskey kind of floods you with my vocabulary. Bounty Bourbon. But thank you, Bounty Bourbon. Man. I mean, man, you don't even know. Man, can I make you a moderator on here? I know I thought add is moderator. You know what? I'm going to do that. You want to be a standard moderator or a managed moderator? I don't know. I'll just make you a standard for now, unless you want to be a manager moderator. But thank you, Bounty Bourbon. Bourbon Bounty. You got my bourbon all bountied up there. Thank you. All those $10, man. That I'm actually might get a check because that probably gonna put me at like $65 because I got paid like 2 months ago. So and I haven't had anything come in since. So probably at $65 to $75. So I'll get a paycheck this month or next month if I get any more after that or any ad revenue. Because that's how Google works. When they take 30%. It's kind of crazy how they will do it, but Google does a lot of free stuff for everybody, so you gotta give them the hands down for it. I mean, $10 is worth it for me because it definitely helps me out. And it helps Google out and it helps promote my channel and it's definitely going to help everything. So I really, really much appreciate it. Smoking bad for you. Yes, it certainly is. Thanks for reminding me. The Game OG. Reminding me I didn't have a cigarette in my mouth. He must be back in time. Because I was smoking like about 5 minutes ago. I wouldn't even. Thank you for reminding me. I was not smoking. Fuck, I don't even want to smoke. It's all your fault. The gaming OG. I'm just kidding. But I'm going to have to call it a night. Good night. Good morning. Where is the white race in Jesus' times? Are you kidding me? There was no such thing, man. Dude, think about it. If you're in the beginning of the end, okay, maybe Adam and Eve were completely white because they have never seen sun. But you believe it or not, once they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, oh, they were certainly getting some heat on their asses. And I guarantee you their kids turned into Mexicans, Asians, Koreans, or it was some way order. I don't know which way you would order that. Maybe you can do it better. Good luck. But either way, straight up African American. I mean, and literally within fucking 15 years, it was straight up. It was like pretty much. I bet you African Americans existed. Adam and Eve, Seth, then Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed Abel. Then Abel. Wait. Cain survived, not Abel. Cain went off. All right, whatever. And then whatever siblings that didn't get killed, or they went off. But I bet you, within less than 2 months, there was African Americans, and they were all pitch black because there was no cloud cover, because there was no rain. I mean, there was no clouds. Everything was done from the bottom. I mean, literally everybody was black in those damn days. They had to have been, because it literally even says that's what happened. Well, maybe actually it could have been the other way around. To be honest with you, it could have been the other way around. And see, that's why I keep an open mind, because it's, you can't be sure of something that you don't know, because you don't know. And I don't know. I don't know for sure. I can only guess. And all we do is speculate, because we don't know. And will we ever know for sure? Not until God actually says, boom, this is what happened. And we can't deny the Creator saying it, because the one thing God can't do is lie. Which is confusing, but not that confusing. Only if you let it confuse you. It's an ability that free will. He didn't give the ability. He didn't force somebody to lie. He didn't cause lying. He gave us free will. And the technical term of free will actually barriers upon God and changes God's will. Our free will changes God's will, because God wants us to be in His will, which is really twisted and sick if you wanted to play it in the wrong way, in an evil, sadistic way. You can figure that out for yourself. But I know that God is good. I know that people are good. I know that everybody, what is this view? Oh, Jesus. No, what the hell? Another butter. It's like, why is they handling this? Like, no, that doesn't need to be hidden. Like, I think they're like trying to hide. It's like, Mike, man, no, you can definitely tell me I'm trash. That's your prerogative. That's fine. I don't care, Mike. What is going on, Mike? That's funny, Mike. I finally got a troll. I'm so excited, Mike. I mean, damn. I love all of you guys, other guys, but man, we got a troll. He's more important than you. No, I'm not. I don't think that, but it's kind of funny that that's the whole thing, is a lot of people would actually make him more important. No, he's not. He's just another guy out there saying I'm trash, whatever. We're all what? Disposable, according to the government. Who'd you vote for? I didn't vote for nobody, because there was nobody. I mean, I just don't feel like, because I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like it works. I really already know it's rigged. Like, why vote for something that's pointless? It's like, does my vote really count? Nope. Really doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't make a damn difference. Not unless you have 1 million people to help you with your vote. Your vote doesn't count. Does it make a difference? Nope. And it's just, look at the logic. It's just the logical, mathical sense. Does it make a difference? Is it good to vote? Nope. In my opinion, you're pretty much slapping God in the face, saying, nope, man can do it better. I vote for man. Don't need God. Anyways, slap in the face to God. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know. A vote is like pretty much slapping face. I don't know. That's why I say it. Like, stop the mob vote. Stop voting. Period. It's worthless. Vote for God. Vote to know God. Vote to get to know God. Maybe vote to freaking realize reality, because all these concepts these scientists trying to put in your head makes no freaking sense. I've been thinking about that, brainstorming that, and I cannot, even though, and I think I got a pretty good brainstorming mind, especially when I get into really thinking about it. It's like I daydream, and I'll be like, there's no common sense in this life that no practical possibility. Okay, we came out of a big bang. Okay, I can imagine one organism one micro simply organism. But even Darwin, the guy that came up with the evolutionary theory, pointed out not possible. And a lot of people ignore that. They want to think that there's no God. But mathematically, scientifically, and cosmologically, or any type of scientific way you want to look at the universe, there is no possible way in hell, in scientific notation, any algorithm you want to produce, that would ever possibly even come close to the possibility of any mathematical probability that our life, could exist outside of the existence of God. That alone, and let's just say I'm a new scientist and I'm a little bit more smarter than that motherfucker that thinks he's super smart, like Elon Musk. Yeah, I might be a little smarter than him. I don't want to be rich. I know what that leads to. Stupidness. Dumb. It makes you feel like, yeah, I know. Rich doesn't make you rich. Money doesn't make you wealthy. I mean, not on this planet. We're already more wealthy in this planet, in America, than everybody else in this continent. Like, we've got things that in America that'll make the richest person in the poorest country feel like they're poor. If you don't realize that, wow. Because we got a lot of stuff going on for our country. We got things that you wouldn't understand. Like, literally, like, you don't understand the plumbing system. You don't understand the power poles. I mean, maybe you don't understand how everything happens in this world and how we're stuck in this marketplace of just constant shit, you know? I mean, I feel like I've lived a life in a lot more worse places. And this America, even when you're living under a bridge, isn't as bad as those places. And believe me, I remember living under a bridge. It's actually freaking soothing. I mean, you literally get used to the cars flying over. It's actually a really cool echo. You probably wouldn't expect that from me understanding that shit. But either way, I've been there, done that in my life. And it's opened me up to understandings. But I mean, it's just looking at other aspects of other people's lives in other parts of this world. A lot of people don't know. Yeah. Fuck money, show. That's what I think. cow booty. Fuck money. Where is your soul going? Don't let it go to money. Money is like, we need money now to pay our rent, to pay our bills, to pay our power bills. But in a true free country, not socialist, no. The only way to make true socialism work, you need a God, an almighty God. You know, that they're trying to recreate a God that they don't even know. So it's like Bernie Sanders and all them and all these socialists. They're missing the God that makes everything right, the God that can actually provide and produce and cause crops to grow make things perfect, make things work. You know, like it can work if everybody works together. It would work if everybody works together, but somebody wants to get greedy. That's what happened with the devil, right? Think about it. The Bible is not wrong in certain aspects, but the only thing that still, like I'm saying, bothers me is, why did the kids inherit the sin of their parents? That's what doesn't make any sense. Even Jesus loves kids, but that's the concept of, I guess that's the concept of being God and understanding more spiritual, deep understandings that I don't understand, because I'm simple-minded, and I was thinking that life, regardless, I guess you can be resurrected according to the Bible and be brought back to completely the same state that you were when you died, according to the Bible. It's still hard to believe, but it says it's there. So if you want to believe in something, you got to say it's possible. If you want to believe in something, you got to definitely believe in that. Never says in the Bible not to question it. Never says it's wrong to question something. It always says in the end times, especially when you know you're in the end times, always question and test it against the spirit. And literally, the God will tell you the truth at the end. If you're willing and have the patience to understand it, you will know the truth. It will not be hidden from you. That's one cool thing I know is true, because anytime I've really concentrated on it, I've always got my answer. But the only answer I've never gotten was, but why the kids? Why us? Why would we inherit something that we didn't do? There's something I'm missing. That's all I have to say. There's got to be something I'm missing. It's just something that maybe it's just it's got to be a thing that I'm just missing. An understanding, an outlook. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, if you're trusting King James, I know I've looked at it I've looked at it all in different languages too, and I don't see a lot of deviations from the understanding from when I was actually doing that. So I stopped looking. So maybe I shouldn't have. So, but I've looked at the interpretation of King James, and I've looked at the Jehovah Witnesses stuff and all the stuff. And what's really weird is Jehovah Witnesses still haven't made a huge change noticeable enough. They've only just interpreted slightly different. Literally, they've only slightly changed. Even though they made a huge change in our recollection, they've only slightly changed the actual real R, because it was all a debate depending on the thing. Because, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but from my understanding, that's how it was when they were translating the stuff. There were scholars around, they were like looking at the thing, and they're like, okay, what's the best translation for this word? And that's what they chose for those words for the King James. They did it for all the other versions too. They kind of prayed upon it and then chose the word. What was the best? They literally didn't try to make their understanding be it. They literally let a lot of people make the decision on their own. So, that's my understanding. I really don't think that they were pushing it I mean, all I know is Jehovah's Witnesses got me thinking that the end was coming when I was 10 years old, and I didn't know what I was going to be when I grew up because we're living in end times. I'm not going to grow up. I mean, I laughed at the commercials. I don't want to grow up. It's like, I don't have to grow up. I mean, literally, that was what I sang. I'm a Jehovah Witness kid. I mean, don't you dare steal that. That was mine. I came up with that. Nobody else has done that. I'm a Jehovah Witness kid. I mean, that's original. That's me. I was the only kid that did that. I mean, I was the only one that made up that due to that freaking thing right now at this very moment. Copyrighted right now, 2023. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Like, I'm worried about money. Like, I can't even find money if I freaking fell on top of it. Good night, Nick Moeller. But I'm just saying, Jehovah's Witnesses ain't bad. They just got it wrong. These aren't the end days. These are the end centuries. The last centuries or the last decades. They just got they just mispronounced it. Either way, all I can say is they made a lot of sense on certain translations, but then I went back and looked at some of them, and then it's like, wait a second, because they told me that hell didn't exist, but technically hell does exist. Believe that shit. Hell actually exists for the ones that he was angered at the time, because he told them, you will not sleep. He out of anger, he told them they will not sleep. That's their hell. They're awake, will not get rest. They will not rest. They're stuck awake. So out of his anger, he permanently forced those people to stay awake. So there's hell, but it doesn't apply to everybody. Like, you go to hell, yeah. But maybe, I mean, I just say, if you do enough fucking evil, you're going to piss God off enough, he's going to make you a place in hell. You hurt enough people, that's it. God's going to make a place for you to learn your lesson. And hopefully, that's it. All I got to say is, I know you're going to make things right. If everything works so good in this world and it's so chaotic for some reason, if that can be possible out of a explanation of a big bang out of nothing, then damn, there's got to be a God that comes out of something that actually made us out of his word. Makes more sense out of the Big Bang. I don't know. Makes more sense. I mean, honestly, it sounds like a Minecraft game, but anyway, because that means you got infinite blocks. Because you're made by God. That means that everything's infinite. I actually say it sounds a lot better to actually be made by a creature that is infinite and actually loving and not government. Maybe I'm going to hell. If so, I just trying to help people. I mean, I highly doubt that anybody's going to hell. I mean, if anybody's going to... Okay, the worst punishment you can possibly have in this days and age is what Adam and Eve had when they were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have the similar experience coming here soon. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be 100 years. I don't know if it's going to be 10 months. I don't know if it's going to be 3 months. I don't know what time it's going to happen. It could be very soon. It could be very long. Because literally, if a lot of people don't read the Bible and understand how long time is to God, because Peter's the only one that explains it in the Bible. And he does a really good job of it, but I still missed it. Still missed the concept of how long time is, but what time is to God compared to us. So So I can boil that down really quick for you. But what's more important is you realize that you have a lot to look forward to and to keep your eye out for. Pretty much letting them pretend that I had to keep your eye out on anything that makes you claim that somebody else is God. Because God would hate that you would claim that they're God when you know that they're not. So that would be a sign of, I didn't even think there was a God, but you're God and I have to worship you? That's a sign that there is a God and you're not God. I mean, wake up, put on a little bit of makeup. I mean, anyways, some of that weird evil music actually pays off. But either way. And then not only that, wake up, put on a little bit of makeup. Father, dear hands. Anyways, I mean, a lot of this music in these days are evil, but they're, what do you think about it? Like, what am I, an archangel? No. Am I an angel? No. I'm a person that's intoxicated on alcohol talking about the Bible. It sounds like I should certainly be looked up to. But I am actually being honest about God. I'm not lying. God is real, and he is there, and he's not happy with my actions. Said I shouldn't get drunk off of wine. This is whiskey. It wasn't in the Bible. Sorry. I'm not a dumbass, but I'm certainly not a dumbass. Anyways, I agree. I shouldn't be drinking this. This is super wine. Super wine. Anyways, enough for excuses. And nobody wants to tell me that. I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Damn it. I had a good things planned. No, I have it. It's right there. See, you guys ain't ready for the truth. No, I really know I was supposed to say it too. He didn't want me to say it. He really didn't want me to say it. I was giving up too much info. I literally was going to just blow it all out there. Like, this is it right here. Boom. Think about this. That's what I was doing. I was literally going to be like, this, that. I was literally going to blow everything out of proportion. I was literally going to point out the fact that there's no such thing as irrelevant. I mean, I literally had it all designed. And he wiped my brain with a simple concept of just literally look at myself. That's so stupid, man. Come on, you can do better than that. I mean, it's pointless. It's pointless. There's only you just buffer my internet. Why do you just buffer my internet while I was talking? I mean, they can watch the replay. But then Google already knows God exists. Stop smoking? I wish. I'm not the one smoking. Tell the cigarette to stop smoking and I'll stop sucking on it. I mean, because I haven't smoked a single cigarette. I've just been sucking on the end of I'm just a sucker at the end of the butt. Can't see. Okay, according to the Bible, there are a few. You have to worship something we can't prove and can't see. There are a few they find that way. All right. Well, the whole thing is there's a ton of elements in the periodic table, and we keep adding more, and they keep saying there's no more, but they just had to add another one, and they're going to have to add another one. But you think about it, we don't know all the elements of the universe. You'd have to be a fool and not in your right mind to think that scientists have discovered all elements in the universe. Because to think about it, we have never discovered an element from a red star. We have no idea what type of material a red star. We only assume or guess what comes out of a red star or a blue giant. What type of material is generated? We think that all elements were generated by stars exploding stars, which I think is probably possible. Even in the God theory. you know, what the heck? God's been around forever. How many stars do you think he's been playing around with? But it doesn't make sense because he said on the first day, let there be light. He already around forever, and all of a sudden he says, oh, let there be light. So that means that's when stars became available. I don't know if you want to take that for word for it. I really don't think that the Bible is an exact, accurate representation of the word. It's just pretty much a simplified version of our reality in a book to give us basic information before leaving Earth. Bible. Basic information before leaving Earth. Who hasn't left Earth? In Genesis, my spirit will not reside with man for 120 years. Who has lived longer than 120 years? After the flood. Wake up. Put on a little bit of makeup. That's when you start to scratch your head, just a little bit of looking into it. And then you realize, if you read a little bit further, every troubles that we're going through nowadays, all the stuff, all the advice, all the morals, all the proverbs, just so accurate and straight to the point. All the examples, all the stories, just straight to the fucking point. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, the book is like, could not have been written by man because we're not that perfect. We cannot do what that book has put together. We couldn't write a book like that good. That good? No, we can't even write a textbook that accurate that long ago. So it's the oldest, most accurate book. If you want to call it a textbook, go for it. But it is the most accurate, most copied, most bought and paid for book in the whole entire world. Believe it or not. Now, I don't know about the Quran, but all I know is the Quran only complements the Bible most of the time. And then there's a lot of the Muslims, they have this book that they show the contradictions of the Bible, and there's a lot of contradictions, but a lot of those contradictions, I don't know. I mean, I really didn't see them to be honest with you, I never really, I got irritated with it, and so I really just gotta look more deeper into it. But you know, when you get contradicted, and when your understanding of religion and faith gets contradicted, you get bundled up, and you don't want to look. But you want to believe that there's a God, and I don't blame you. Doesn't mean that there isn't a God, but I gotta look. I gotta look at that, and I gotta check those out. I gotta check them out, and I gotta double check what the heck they were trying to say. But a lot of people just, the only thing that frustrates me is because a lot of times it's a rabbit hole that ends up back to being common sense, you know. So I looked at one of them, and it was aggravating, and then ended up being just a mistranslation in one verse, and then it was just like, I don't know, it ended up being a rabbit hole because they base, but what's really crazy is most Muslims believe in the Old Testament. They don't believe in the new one. They believe in the Old Testament. But a lot of the contradictions go from the Old Testament to the New Testament. What's the New Testament most of the time complements the Old Testament. I mean, from my understanding, or from what they've told me I should believe, because honestly, I think that we keep thinking that we should believe what we hear, and a lot of times we don't. A lot of times we believe what we hear, and we don't do our own research, and that's the whole fucking problem. Is we're letting these telemarketers or these chauffeurs of the Bible tell us that we need to believe this, and they don't even read from the scripture. They don't even talk from scripture. If they're not coming straight from the Bible, then I wouldn't believe it. And if you can read it right in the book, and you can read it from every different translation, if they want to force you in their own translation, you got to find out something's wrong. Because if you can't make sense of it in a different translation, then there's something wrong with their translation. Because even Jehovah's Witnesses is not that different. You can actually at least make some sense. And I really am not really fond of what and how the Jehovah's Witnesses run their congregations, because I know what the Bible says in certain areas, and I don't think that Jehovah's Witnesses followed it completely. Because I think that, I don't think they're evil people. I just think that they're They don't. They're just like several other religions. They just don't follow it completely. They don't follow it 100%. And I have to say, it'd be really hard to follow the Bible 100%, because it's really interpretive and it's very difficult. So I give that to the benefit of the doubt for all the religions. If you want to be a Christian, the benefit of the doubt. And why in the Bible is there 7 different churches? If only one is eligible for salvation. See, from the church of this, from the church of that, in Revelation, send this letter, from this, send this and that. Think about it. I mean, why would there only be one religion? Why would there be only one way to contact God? One way. There's not. It makes no dang sense. There's not just one way to make a good pork roast, and that might not be the best meal ever, because according to the Bible, that's probably not the best roast. I mean, I don't even know if cow is a good way to cook, because I know it's kind of hard to look at the Jewish thing and look at it, because maybe we're not looking at the Bible the right way. I don't know. They look at them like, why is we worshiping on this 8th day and not, or on the 2nd day or the 1st day? Because Sunday is literally the 1st day of the week, and 7th day of Adventist, like 7th day is Saturday. Why? See, it's like, and did they? It's like, there's a lot of questions. It's like, and now's the time to really think about it, because, we're getting close, because, man, this Jerusalem, this Israel, these wars in different countries is kind of creeping me out. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of getting me kind of not worried, kind of anxious, like, yes, finally, in this crappy ass world, man. It's like, what, you really like this? These video games? Oh, this is great. Oh, wow. Stuck in a video land. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you're looking for the new PS5. You don't even understand what reality could be if there was a God. I mean, think about the prospect. I mean, you guys are like stuck in this never, like, all we got is Joe Biden and Donald Trump and video games. Yeah. No. I mean, that's not reality. No, I look at it totally different. No, there's a mass universe, and we live in a universe that is looking disgustingly at us. And there's a God that's really ready to pounce. And I think that is going to take care of all the bull crap. And anybody that's sitting there fucking running towards their PS5 while their house is getting destroyed is going to get destroyed along with their fucking house. You might get resurrected and get a second chance, but it doesn't say anything. I mean, it does say, I don't know. All I gotta say is, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I know is I'm not really too happy about my bedroom, and I'm not making it look fancy, and I'm not really happy to make it look pretty. I make it look pretty once in a while to make it comfortable to sit in, but I'm not really, like, you might think that I'm psycho, but I'm not. I'm gonna have to work to make some money. Yeah, I'll have to wheelbarrow some stuff. Maybe get lucky and get an awesome Burton bounty in here to freaking give me some awesome $10 super chats. That helps a lot. If you want a perspective of religion, you can buck science. I don't know about that. No, science has always been a complement to religion. Always. It is never contradicting religion. The only time that science has contradicted religion is when they come up with theories. Theories contradict religion, not science. Theories. Theories are not science. Theories are theories. Like the theory of relativity, the theory of, think about it, Einstein's theory of relativity, which turns out to be almost true because it's provable in a lot of experiments, but not in every one of them. The theory of relativity actually fits my understanding of relativity. And if you actually looked at the Bible, it fits God's explanation of relativity. Well, if you actually put in a couple numbers, it would. Like 1,000 to 1. Theory to relativity. Like, let's just say 1 day of our days is 1,000 years to God. And yeah, he built the earth in 6,000 years, not 6 24-hour days, because he said there was never a day. I mean, he said a day, but he never specified what a day actually was. He just said 1 day. He called it his day. But we never actually had an interpretation because we missed off probably a lot of books in the Bible, but during that, and a lot of explanation during, they didn't want us to know. Anyways, common sense, if you read the Bible, if you look at the concepts, if you open up your mind and you just look at what it would be if I lived a million years, then 1 day would be 1,000 years. I mean, literally, I just told my kid today, I'm 40 years older than you. My day is 4 times faster than yours. And I believe that because I've lived 4 times longer, so a day appears to me to be 4 times faster. The day hasn't gotten any faster, but I didn't really try to explain that part to him. But I'll figure it out. He'll figure it out, but he couldn't even remember how many bits were in a byte, so I don't think he's gonna remember this either. Go to figure. But I don't think you want to preserve religion. Religion is going to have to preserve itself. Just FYI. And I think religion is going to be canceled out here shortly. On purpose. We're going to be tested very shortly. Because the clock is flipping pretty damn quick here. I don't know. Yeah, I see all this technology coming out. I see all this stuff happening, and looks just like on time, 2029. 2029 to 2031, it looks like it's happening. I mean, according to what it looks like, I mean, it's literally going to put us into a bind. They got all the technology to do it. They're trying to put this world currency into place. All paper money is going to be obliterated. No, it's not going to happen. There is no such thing as going to be we ain't going to go into a bankrupt. There ain't going to be no freaking solar flare that puts out the fire. No, because if that happens, then that would disable all potential things. So the only way to fight God right now is to produce an EMP attack on the entire fucking world and on top of yourself. The only way to fight God is that, because that would be the only way to undo, but you ain't gonna be able to do it because you can't undo prophecy. It's just like trying to go back in time and get rid of your parents, because it's called knowing the future or being God and creating it. I guess, because it makes perfect sense to me. I just know it's going to happen. We're going to be enslaved. I don't know if it's going to be by China or Russia, but or a combination of it. But within like less than 20 years, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in less than 10. We're not going to be a nation. Biden has literally been bought off. He's already sold us. There's not going to be another president. We think there's going to be election in 2024? I don't think so. No, he sold us off. We're done. We're bankrupt. They gave everything. Donald Trump told us when we had, we're in a bubble and it's about ready to burst. Guess when it's going to burst? Biden's got it planned. It's not even Biden. Biden's a puppet. It's not even Biden's fault. Biden's just a lucky little puppeteer to be involved in it all. And Trump's just an unfortunate one that wants to be sucked into the mix to try to fix it all. It's all coming together. Sad but true. But yeah, literally, I don't really believe that there's going to be another president. I highly doubt it. You don't think that fucking Biden put us through enough? Look at what he did. I mean, literally, if you wanted to sabotage, if you wanted to become president, and you want to sabotage the United States, what could he have not done to sabotage us? Name one thing he didn't do, and then answer me. He did every damn thing he could. Spent all of our money plus more. He even tried to give everybody free debt off. Oh man, he tried every book and everything. We don't have that kind of money. It's like me trying to pretend like I shouldn't have just fucking paid for it out of my own pocket. Like, what the fuck? It was money out of nowhere anyways. It's like I keep thinking that 2024 is actually going to come here. Like, I mean, I think that we're going to be here for 2024, January, maybe February, but man, it's going to be here in a couple months. But not for very long. I highly doubt that we're going to make it all the way through January. I highly doubt that we're going to make it through 2024. I don't think we're going to make it to the election. Something's going to happen. Shit's going to happen. I don't know. It's really close. And the way that the economy is jerking my gas tank around, believe me, I'm looking at him. I'm literally scared as fuck to drive down the road. My gas tank just moved an inch. You know how scary that fucking shit is? Fuck, that's like fucking $20. I remember when I got my driver's license and I was like, fill her up. I have no idea who was president. I mean, all I gotta say is, damn, those are the days when gas was under $1 a gallon. 98 cents a gallon? Oh, damn, that's expensive. Fuck me. I can't even believe that people are complaining about certain things nowadays. It makes no fucking sense. Makes no fucking sense to me. It's kind of like irrelevant if you think about it. I mean, everything's over a period of time is going to go up. Yep. You know, it's really funny is like they actually produced all the documents on all this stuff when they came out with the Federal Reserve and they came out with all the petroleum documents. We actually know exactly what they did and what scandal they pulled, and nobody said a damn word about it. Go figure. Can't. They censor you. Nobody gonna share it. You can't even share the video if I mentioned it. It's like, it's what they did. It's what our government did to us. They literally said, oh, well, gold isn't that valuable. Petroleum is more valuable than gold now because we control all the petroleum. Yeah. It's just like they said about salt. But guess what? Petroleum is just as abundant as salt. So when everybody's got it, it's not worth shit. Yeah, and petroleum is, we couldn't burn all the petroleum in our reserves in 5 centuries. We could certainly have better technology by then. In our reserves alone, we couldn't burn them all in 500 years. We couldn't burn Saudi Arabia's in probably 500 years too. And they know they couldn't burn theirs. And we already have technology where we don't even need to use petroleum. And they've already murdered people when they came up with better ideas than petroleum. Because can't have them stomping on petroleum. And they can also make plastic out of other things than petroleum. So petroleum is never going to be a permanent thing. Just like Blockbuster. It won't be. And not unless they force us to be on it. But now what's really interesting, and I'm sure everybody knows this because it's been on the internet for fucking ever. It's like, wait a second. We're going to give up gasoline production, gasoline cars, to have them basically pollute 15 times more immediately to produce the batteries for our electric cars. Doesn't sound very continuative, does it? Sounds like a fucking scam. And they've been saying, and that's exactly accurate. It is not a lie. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to make us buy electric vehicles that literally cost more carbon emissions to make than our cars could have produced, than 5 cars could have produced to make that one vehicle. And I bet you it's probably more than 5. That's just an estimate. Because the battery's freaking heavy as hell. And a lot of slave labor. Concentration fucking labor. It's really Chinese labor. Like, it's really bad. Like, not really good labor. If they were in America making it, those cars would cost $400,000, if not more, a piece, because that's what it would cost to do in America. But since they're not paying those fucking slave children and those slave people, that's why we can get it for $67,000, because we don't have to pay the fucking poor little saps that were in the coal mines or cobalt mines or the lithium mines or wherever they're trying to gain those rare earth materials. It's like we live in this world where people think that everything comes from nothing, but they don't believe in God. I mean, you'd think that somebody that believes that something comes from nothing would believe that we came from God. No, we came from nothing. A big bang out of a blue moon. Where'd the blue moon come from? If it was up your ass, you know where it came from. And even then, you'd have to ask questions. Fucking people don't know a good thing when they see it. You know, it's like, but then what is a good thing? All I gotta say is I'm holding a phone that probably was a torture for a several hundred people to produce. I'm not too happy about that. You think I couldn't walk away with this phone and throw it in a fucking ditch if I saw and knew God existed? You don't think I could walk away up and though just go whatever direction I knew I needed to go because God existed? Huh. Wouldn't that be wonderful though? If we knew. But you do know. That's the funny thing. You deep down know, your subconscious, your conscience, the gut feeling in you when you know something is wrong or right. You like, let's just say, stealing is wrong. You feel that gut wrenching feeling. Okay, well, grab the fact that God is real and tell me if that gives you a conscious difference. It doesn't feel bad. So you know that that's definitely a conscience. Conscience is the only thing that's going to tell you what's right or wrong. And that is a God-given element. No other animal has that. And yeah, go fucking figure. I had a big old fucking conversation with a big old debate with my fucking sister. And scientifically, we are fucking animals. Scientifically speaking, only. We are above the animals biblically, but not scientifically. Damn it. Fucking I was wrong. That really pissed me the fuck off. Because I was wrong. I hate being wrong. Because I really thought that we weren't scientifically considered animals, but yet we are. Go figure. Well, it would make sense because Darwin and science just kind of get along. Even though science complements supernatural shit all the time, but science only equates for there not being a god, and there are very few scientists, and there's a lot of scientists out there that do equate for there being a god, which those are good scientists. They can give both opinions. Those are good scientists. I like those scientists. They give like a good. How you doing, Zan Edmund? If I said that right, Zan Edmund. Wait. I know I didn't say that right. Let me see if I can pronounce that right. Zan Edmund. Zan Edmund. How you doing? I think I said that right now. Good to see you, man. You got everybody. I put everybody else to sleep with my miracle speaking. I'm like ASMR. I'm about ready to go to bed too. Holy crap! It's almost midnight. It's almost my bedtime. See, it's almost midnight. Wait. It looks like it's almost past midnight on the clock. Well, my perspective, it's got to be mirrored for you guys. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I look at this world and I'm just like happy to see it, and I'm just like, dang, it's about time. It's like I can't think of what I'm gonna miss. Nothing. I mean, I can't wait until God comes and destroys this shithole. Because I ain't gonna miss a damn thing about this world. And nothing. I don't give a crap about video games because I already know. I mean, I've already done it. I know how they're programmed. I know what they do. I know how they do it. But I mean, I know all the kids are gonna be like, oh, but oh my God, you think about how much stupid stuff you're looking at. Man, get rid of your stupid mentality, you kids. Freaking video games are freaking retarded in comparison to reality. Like, if you actually freaking understood reality, you don't. It sucks that I fucking know it. And I don't know how to teach it. because I know that I drink because I know too much about reality, and this dims me down to freaking be in a reality that I don't like to be in, but it makes it more cooperative, more fun to be in a little bit, I guess. I got too many brain cells. But anyway, I know too much. And that's my main thing. Well, I think I know too much. How about that? I don't want to make everybody think that I'm better than them. Because honestly, I'm not better than nobody because I'm not doing everything perfect. Because if I was doing everything perfect, I would have everything I wanted. But that's not literally what I want. Because if I had everything I wanted, then I wouldn't want to do something better. Make sense? I mean, that's why I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be a billionaire. I mean, I would like to be able to easily pay my bills, but then that would make life a little bit more easy. I don't want life to be easy. I'm a complicated person, I ain't gonna lie. No, life is more, I mean, but it would be like a breeze if it was what it was supposed to be. I mean, if you think about it, your conscience tells you what life should be like and what we should be to each other and how we should react. We literally feel to everybody, even animals, doesn't matter. We feel connected. We do. If you really listen to your conscience and understand when you're petting an animal, you feel that connected. I don't care unless you're a complete psychopath that's been demonized and manipulated by an evil spirit since you were born, then you might not have mentioned this. But if you have, then all you have to do is, if you feel like that's not what you want to be, contact God. Simple. His number is JEHOVAH. That's all you have to do. Just contact him and he'll set things straight. Or YHWH. That works too. You don't even have to. Just all you have to do is ask and then literally feel. Just look at it and feel. I don't even think you have to speak it, because literally Father is probably the best thing you could probably do, because looking at explanations of why you probably wouldn't want to claim to be Jehovah's Witnesses in a name that is directly related to God's name, according to everything and the way we feel about our own thing, it kind of feels kind of like maybe we had that feeling to call our dad by his first name. Probably not a good idea. It's kind of like, Father, how do you pray? And it says Father. Never said Jehovah. Said Father, because he's the father of our lives and our creation. Maybe he just overlooked that particular part. I thought maybe that might have been, but I don't think that God's going to be holding that too much to their discredit, because it does say, let his name be known. So that's a contradiction on top of itself. So you can't argue with that. That's definitely helping your name be known when you call yourself a name and a witness. Let your name be known and it be sanctified. That actually does have a lot of it. So I gotta say is y'all wouldn't mess with them. I'm just saying, I think they're probably doing something good. And there's a lot of religions that are. So don't fucking pick one out and say the other one's doing something wrong. I think everybody else is doing their part. I think that everything's working in. There's 7 lampstands. There's 7 things. There's 7 problems. I don't know. There's 7 something. All I gotta say is maybe there's 7 misunderstandings. all I know is there is a God. And we're all going to find out. That's all I know. We're all going to eventually find out. It promises us that if we actually seek, we're going to find out. But if you don't care to know, then you probably wouldn't even know if you found out. And what would it even matter to you? I don't know. You just thought that we came from a big old giant space fart. Yep. All of a sudden, nothing existed. And big old giant space fart. And then, I don't know. I had to say it's a little easier to believe that God existed and decided it created all things. I don't understand what the difference is. All I gotta say is the story literally makes no sense otherwise. It's pretty much the same story, except for God isn't in it. The Big Bang. Anyways, all right, whatever. We think it's a Big Bang. Let there be light. Boom, I might have made a Big Bang. It might have been pretty loud. Boom, let there be light. Boom. I mean, we don't know. We know sound doesn't exist in space. So it's probably not very loud. Not unless you were on Earth. But it wasn't created at those times. So there was no atmosphere, so we couldn't have heard it. So technically, let there be light. There was no Big Bang. And we know that in outer space, there's no bang. There's no boom. How the fuck was there a bang? Why would they even call it a Big Bang when they knew that when they made there was a Big Bang, the Big Bang Theory. But there was no bang. There was no sound. Why would you call it that? That wouldn't even exist. You know, so I'm surprised that young Sheldon didn't bring that up. I mean, I'm thinking in this series, like, why? He was a scientist. He doesn't believe in God. And it's like, well, he believes in the common sense shit. Well, yeah, Big Bang, no Big Bang, no Big Bang. But then they all fucking got stumped on the fact that zero didn't fucking exist. Which it doesn't. Zero doesn't exist. Zero is nothing. Zero is supposed to represent nothing. So it doesn't exist if you actually look at zero as its representation. Duh. I mean, fucking sometimes. I mean, that show's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Hey, Valentine. Sorry. I looked like a T for a second. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming in, man. Girl. It's gotta be a girl. You know, Valentine. It don't matter whether. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm just rambling. I'm past my bedtime. It's past midnight, see? Past midnight. Yeah, hopefully it looks like it's past midnight. To me, it looks like it's before midnight. I was like, I kept looking at the clock before the clock was. I was like, oh wait, I still got 5 minutes till midnight. I mean, because it's flipped over. It looks ridiculous. I don't even know. I need to go to bed here soon. I want to drink one more drink maybe. I don't know. I don't drink. Maybe I'm just gonna head home tomorrow because I don't want to drink tomorrow. Anytime I drink 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Oh my god! Anytime I drink 3 days in a row, I feel like a nightmare. This is my 5th drink. I'm a lightweight today. Oh my god! I haven't drank much this month for real. Whew. I like it. I like it because it's like my day ain't gonna be mad when I drink a couple more drinks. You know, look at the bottom, and be like, wow, you didn't drink shit. I mean, I came over and this shit was almost empty, and I've only had 4. And it's like, and light. I made them really light, and I'm gonna make this last one really small, really, really small. I don't want to wake up drunk. I want to go knock out this freaking damn big old freaking thing tomorrow. I can't leave until I empty out the truck of all the debris from my yard. Ugh. Can't believe my cat survived, though. My daughter's cat survived. Can't believe that the animal rescue place in my area saved her life. Thank God they did, because I couldn't afford it. I mean, almost. I mean, I would have been able to afford a little bit more. But maybe, I mean, you know, all the people that helped me today with all the super chats, man, I appreciate it. That's 2082, it says I got at the top of my screen. I made 20. That means I got, super chat wise, I got $20. That's pretty awesome. I've never had that normally in a live stream. That's not normal. So I really appreciate, and I can't even begin to thank them enough, man. I mean, except for just going live. I mean, I can go live and make sure I always spread them out in Bourbon Bounty. You know, like what he said here. It's like, you can't buck science, you know. If you want to preserve religion, you can't buck science. And he's completely right about that. Because science never contradicts religion. It only is used to delude you from the existence of God. Theories, just be very much aware when they're talking about the theory of something. You know, like, pretty much, we were forced to wear a mask due to a theory. And it wasn't even an accurate theory, because it was already a disproven theory. And and even Fauci started off pointing that fucking theory out and telling us masks ain't gonna really help them. They're actually gonna make things worse. And he said it. And then they corrected him. So it's really not his fault. It's his influencers. So honestly, I don't think that people should be looking at Fauci as he did something super wrong. I really hope they don't, because it's really not him. It's the handlers around him. It's the government influencers. That's the people that will remove my monetization. That's the people that will kick me off this platform. That's the people that will make me bow down to them. Otherwise, I'm out of there. But, you know, I'm not big enough to worry about that. You know, not unless you share me out and make me big. But that's just the way it works. So, even though I know the truth, I don't have enough of a following to share the truth. I mean, I know too much. Let's just say I'm a liability when it comes to the government, because I can answer all your questions. I know too much. I mean, let's just say I could guess exactly what happened with the government and everything else, and why they did everything they did, because it's all about the money. It's always about the money. It's follow the money. I mean, that's pretty much 90% of everything. And then it's the other parts. When you already got the money, then it's influence, then it's power, and then it turns to greed. But greed is already there. So it's all power. It's all about the power. So you keep reverting, like I do, like I just did. You keep reverting to greed, but it's not. So just like me, I keep making that mistake thinking that it's greed, but it's not. Because you already got all the money. Like Donald Trump, I really don't think he's in it for the money. God, I wouldn't put myself through that type of scandalous behavior. No. You know, he had the briefcase. The only thing that made me nervous before is like, what would he do with the briefcase? Why does he want to have that type of power? Would he actually press the button? Could he actually press the button? Ah! But he didn't press the button. He had the briefcase. Joe Biden lost the briefcase. Huh. Whew. I don't know. I think I'm more afraid of Joe Biden than I am Donald Trump now. Peace out. Have a good night. Thank you guys very much.